Let me talk to Anthony. Anthony maybe should I testify. Anthony, God is working with Anthony. Go use that mic, Anthony. And I like it because God just had him where exactly where he wants it. And you know what? We need to hear what God is doing and how he's doing it.
Yes.
And you're not going to get away. I think it's just happening. None of us are exempt. If God has his hands upon you, you're not running at all. You can run as much as you run, but you can't hide. If you go to the bottom of sea, he said, I'm there. Yes, Anthony, share, please.
So, yes, as Pastor was saying, the Lord has been dealing with me over, the last few months. Like I mentioned before, I battled a lot with anxiety when I was younger, just like 5 years ago, and I would go get prayer and get healed, and then just go back to the same things I was doing, the same ways, partying, drinking, going out with friends, chasing after girls, and I, whatever, I feel better. So I just, I go back and forth, and I just always thought one day I'll just, get married and stop all that, and everything will go away. But, and I've heard, and again, I've been prophesied to at church many times, where the Lord's telling me, there's, even if you're at the top of the mountain or at the bottom of the sea, I will be there with you. And there's even, if you want to be with your friends and you want to go that way, I won't let you. And he's not, and you can tell he's not letting me go. He's chosen me a long time ago, and he's not letting me, partake in the worldly things. I've been getting, it's not the Lord causing this, but it's, the Lord allowing the devil to come in because of my disobedience. So I've been, dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and I've been getting prayer. And it's tough because, I've grown up with the same group of friends my whole life. And they know I go to church, but again, like I partake in all the worldly things they do. So they've seen it for 15 years, and it's something I've actually come to realize where I can't keep going on doing this way, or either the Lord will take me, or it's just this feeling I get will never go away. And at first, you think I'm saying, well, I'll change just so I don't have to feel sick anymore or get these feelings anymore. But after prayer and you keep praying, you realize you really are only on this earth for 80 years, and after that, it's forever. So you gotta decide if you want to partake in the world for 80 years. That's what you can do, and then after that, it's forever. So it's going to take time. I've started talking to my friends about I'm supposed to go away next weekend to a cottage, and I told the one friend organizing it that I haven't been feeling well, and I've been going to church to seek prayer, and they don't understand because for 15 years that I've been with these guys, hanging out, partying, drinking, chasing after girls, all of a sudden, I'm not trying to be proud or anything, but like I've been part of that group, and they're going to be, they're going to be devastated to see that I'm not involved in these type of things anymore. And some of them will understand, and hopefully some of them will see that not that they'll be jealous, but they'll see that maybe this is the right way to live. But I've just started this, and it's really hard. Just even sitting down telling them, like I haven't come forth to right up in front of them and said, that's it, I'm not doing this anymore. It's going to take time, and you can still see them. You can go with them because you can hang out. You can just try not to drink and try not to do these things. And I told my mom I can't just snap my fingers and that's it, turn it off. I think, and it causes more anxiety when I think like this. My mind takes over, but I'll think now, what am I going to do on the weekends? All my friends are out, and I'm stuck at home in my, I just bought a condo. I'm going to be alone in my condo, and I think of these things, and almost can't wait for work to come again, just to. Just so I don't think so much on the weekend. But it's going to take a lot of prayer. It's going to take time. But I realized that, just as Pastor was saying, you can't play both, unfortunately. I tried for many years to go to church and do both, and then on Monday just go right back to, partying, swearing, this and that. And it's just funny, just like over the past month or so that I've been trying to change, people have already noticed, someone on my baseball team's like, what's gone into you? Are you, have you found God or something? And again, it's hard for me just to straight up come and say, because they'll just think I'm some crazy weirdo. All of a sudden you're a born again Christian, but they understand. They know I've been going to church. They just haven't seen me talk about it or done it or do anything towards it. So, it's going to take time, and it's hopefully, I just obviously my own sense is, put it all on the Lord. The Lord knows what's going to happen, and I put it in His hands. It's going to take a lot of time. I'm going to slowly continue to talk to my friends, like my close friends. They just don't get it. Like, well, and I'll tell them, I've been going to talk to my pastor at church, and they're like, it's like they don't hear. Well, you got to go see a doctor. Or you got to go talk to a professional. What are you talking about? This is a chemical imbalance. Like, you're not going to just feel better. And then I just let that go because it's hard. I don't want to get into it right away because I need them to slowly start seeing, this is truly what I was called for. And I've been ignoring it for 10, 15 years now, and playing church, and I enjoy coming to church, and I love the people here, but I wasn't ever feeling anything. I knew, like, I was raised a Christian, and I knew that, and I always believed it right away that at the end of this life, that's it. Like, you're either going to heaven or hell. That's definite. But I just figured, well, I'll be 75. I'll know I'm able to die, and I'll change that.
Yes.
But unfortunately, some people, get that chance, and some people do that, and some people, get away with that almost. But I get the anxiety, and that He's pulling me towards it now. So it's either sink or swim, as they say. So I'm going to try and swim. I'm going to change where I can. I just ask that you continue to pray, but it's hard. It's this was my life. This was what I did. I went out, I partied, I did that, and all that is going to have to change. So we'll see. But it's going to be a trying time. But that's it.
The church is with you, guys. You know what? Such a great step. Thank you, Anthony. Sharing. A lot of young people, younger persons, I talk to those not married, and I can understand what he's saying.